Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today I am here in Pataskala, Ohio, and we're going to be exploring the abandoned highway house. Now this is just one of a series of houses that were abandoned after a company that helped build this FedEx warehouse over here bought all the land down this strip and basically kicked everyone out. As of right now, there's only one household that still has people living in it. Now I'm calling this one the highway house because, as you can see right there, is Route 70, and you can probably hear it as well because it is very loud. So I'm sure by the time this video goes up, all of these houses will have been destroyed by the company. It's very odd that they would buy this and destroy it. There's not really any reason for it because they already have their FedEx warehouse. But while they're still here, let's take a look inside. Now, I'm not sure when these were all abandoned. There's definitely sometime in the last year, so that would have been 2020. So as you can see, they're already starting to gut it, or perhaps, scrappers have come in and started to gut it. So, yeah, you can see that's really messed up. Well, look at that. There's part of a bed frame left. But for some reason went all the way to the ceiling. Ohio State fan, which of course being out here. And just, we got an eat, sleep, hunt going on there. So this room we have a beautiful pink color. And I really like these wood floors, even though you can tell they're just paneling because you can see the carpet over there. This is really sad. Nice archway there. There's like the access point to the upper crawl space. I don't want to call it an attic. Oh, look. I guess the pink room was probably Savannah's room. Here's her door. And knowing that this was so recently, abandoned, it's not like something where you look back and you're like, oh, this must have been terrible for them. They were just kids. It's still just kids. And then here we have the garage of the house. You can see some baby play toy things, some ripped out stuff. The garage doors are all up. Looks like they probably had a doggy door at some point. So yeah, I mean, this is the front entrance. I kind of like this. Lots of natural light. Door would have been there. It's a pretty small house, for sure. But it's a house that someone had memories in, which makes it really sad that they were bought out. All I can say is I hope that they got a lot of money for this land, especially since the company next door probably isn't going to use it. They can't really even expand that far in the back. So behind this house, it's actually a bunch of empty land. But past that tree line over there is actually a cemetery. So really, they can't expand that much. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure the cemetery has rights to some more of the land. I'm going to be taking a look at this abandoned house. Now, if you haven't already seen my video about the highway house over there, let me explain. Basically, this is a series of houses that were all bought by this company that built a FedEx plant across the street. I believe it was called like Sinclair Properties or something like that. And I'm trying to go into as many of these houses as I can before they are torn down. Now, I'm going to call this one the FedEx house because it is the one that is directly across the street from the FedEx warehouse. Now, you can see they took out the steps here, so we're going to have to... And this one has a lot of trash on the inside of it. We'll definitely take a look at those in just a second. But wow. It actually is really nice on the inside. Again, I do think these have been abandoned for about a year or less. They were probably abandoned sometime in 2021. I do really like this one. Nice wood floors, nice carpet. This looks like it would have been for a fireplace, I'm guessing. Let's see. Yep. And this would have been a nice little home. Let's see what's back in here. What is this? Oh, so just a metal door. Got washer dryer hookups. Door to the outside there. I'm guessing this was probably like a bay window or something that they tore out. I'm not sure if the damage that is currently here, like stuff like this, was done by the company that now owns the place, vandals, or, you know, people coming by trying to get copper wire and stuff. So, it's really weird. These look older. I could be wrong, though. Oh, no, October 4th, 04. Wow, that is older. Got some Sports Illustrated here, and some newspapers. Let's see. 2007. We got VHS tapes everywhere. Ooh. This room is very nice. Obviously, you guys can't feel it, but this is textured on the wall here. Glass was broken in here. And it does kind of slant. And I also noticed they are West Virginia fans. Ooh, we have an old phone box. An S20. So yeah, this wasn't abandoned super long ago if they have S20 in here. Here's the bathroom, which obviously there's no electricity in here. So let me grab my phone real quick and turn on the light for you. You can see this room has taken a lot of damage from the fan being removed. And then the final room of the house. Again, another ripped out window. You can see in the backyard an old propane tank, some old fencing and stuff. See, this is Women of the World Fresh Oil 2000. And then, of course, we have a closet. I actually really like this house. It's honestly quite beautiful. Oh, I don't think we went into this room over here. Wow, we almost missed like half the house. Or I did. Anyway, still closed here. Wow. And then, oh my goodness. That is a nice tub. Wow. I'm honestly jealous of this tub. I wish I had something this nice in my house. Oh. And there has been something big in here. Like a big dog or something, because look at the size of that poop. Hopefully it is not a dog that was left behind. Anyway, now that we have officially looked at the whole house, I gotta say I really love it. This bathtub really shot it up from a like to a love. Today we're going to be exploring another house on FedEx Road. This one is a bit smaller. We're actually going to check out the garage of this one. I've kind of missed the past two garages, so we'll make sure I got it in this one. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Some old vacuum stuff, just basically a bunch of trash in here. Let's check out back before we go in the main house, because this one, as you can see, this is really cool. They look like they'd be from like a market or a shop or something. But anyway, as I was saying, you can see there used to be a shed here. It was either torn down or fell down. Honestly, that office furniture still looks pretty new, which is interesting. So now we're gonna head into the side door of the house and make our way through it. Again, this is a much smaller house. So this side door might have been the front door, actually. I do like the design of this door, I can't lie. The peephole kind of ruins it a bit, but look, we have old cassettes. Man, I wish I had my cassette player with me. I would definitely play one. Does it say what's on it? No, huh. Oh, this is Conversations with God, Book 3, Number 1. So probably audiobooks. Nice little table. Oh, there's Men in Black, the series. So this was probably a kid's room, judging by that. And you see the little stuffed animal there. Oh, we also have some clothes still. So, weird step into the kitchen. Honestly, I like the kitchen. I like this fake brick facade in here. As you can tell, whew, seems like a lot more things have been in this kitchen than in some of the other houses. So, let's take a look over here. The big main area. In the back here, I don't know, this room seems too small to be a bedroom, but it's clearly in use. Oh, wait. Look, so this is from 2021, so that kind of confirms my theory. It's been within the last year. So, that is very interesting. Gotta take a picture of that. Got some cans of beans and soup on the floor. Here is the bathroom. And the door out, it looks really bad over there. This house is probably in the worst condition out of all of them. And you know, if you remember a few years back, I kind of found this abandoned mobile home. It almost looks like this back part, or abandoned trailer home. It almost looks like this back part is an old trailer home. And then they added on to it. Ooh, what's this? Because you can see how there's a step up into this back area. And just how curved it is in the back. I don't know. It just feels like it could have been a trailer home at one point. So before I end this video, since this is a bit of a smaller place, let's just take a look out at the back area again. See if maybe I can confirm or deny my suspicions. So, I mean, from the back, it does look like a normal house. We can also see how much space there is between the outside of the house and the windows. So maybe I am right. Of course, I could be wrong, though. Anyway, that's all there is to show at this house. Hopefully, I will continue to be able to see the rest of them. I heard a car nearby opening its door, but I haven't seen anyone yet, so that's always a good sign. And we're going to be exploring this house here. Before we do, though, I just want to show you the 2 abandoned boats outside. I really love finding abandoned boats, and I seem to be doing a really good job of it. If you don't know, like a year ago, a boat was literally abandoned right in front of my eyes, and I had to call the city of Parkersburg to have someone come out and look at it. Now, before we go in, this house has 2 interesting features. One, it is a 2-story house. However, the stairs to the 2nd story were on the outside and have been cut off. So we can't go up there, which is a bit sad because from outside I could see that there was still furniture up there. And this is the first house we've been to that has a basement, but it is completely flooded. So we do have to be very careful in here. One thing I would also like to note that's a bit weird for me is that when I was taking some pictures in here, I did find some mail on the ground, and I realized I know the person who used to live here. I went to school with them. So that is kind of weird. I obviously won't be saying their name for their privacy. and I don't exactly know if they were the last owner here or what the deal was, but let's take a look at this. So here is the kitchen area. Now, what I find interesting about this kitchen area is that right off of it is a full bathroom. So I imagine the toilet would have been somewhere over there. There's where the sink would have been, medicine cabinet, and then a bathtub. Now, as you can probably hear, the wind is very drafty in here and does close that back door. Has scared me twice now. I don't want to know what this is. So here would have been like the front living room area. See, there's not much left. I believe that is the banister that would have went to the stairs that were at one point here, but are no longer here. Now here we have this room, which I'm not going to go into just because it looks worse for wear, and since the basement below exists and is flooded, I definitely do not want to fall into it. But we'll get a nice other view of it as we come around here. So here we go. See, you still got the lamp in here. It's in pretty good condition. There is a little chip out of it, but I did not notice that at first. So here's another view of this room. Just the way this house is set up is kind of weird to me. Like, I kind of imagine this would be the bedroom, and this maybe would be a second bedroom. I don't know. To me, it's weird to have multiple entrances to a bedroom and to have a bedroom that connects. But who knows? Then obviously this would be the kitchen, and over there would be like the living area. Now, I do not think that the second story would have been part of this. I think you probably would have rented either the downstairs or the upstairs. But it seems that this company came in very quickly and tore down the stairs so no one can get upstairs, which actually right over there are some old apartments, and they did this very same thing over there, probably to keep people from getting hurt or going inside of them. And I'm once again on the street that FedEx bought. If you've seen my previous videos, I had to skip the apartment buildings. There were some scrappers in there trying to get pipes and stuff out, and I don't know if they were allowed to be there or not, but I didn't want to get involved. So we're going to be exploring this house, which the first thing I noticed when I came into this house is there are children's toys scattered everywhere. Ooh, there's some Pokemon cards. Let's see. Floatstone, a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I mean, lots of really cool kid stuff. It's just all over the place. So we're going to take a look around this house. So, I actually have seen earlier, it may have been the same scrapper, it may have been a different one. Was going through the garage here. So hopefully there is no one else in here. And if there is, hopefully they're nice. Oh my gosh. Look at all this spoiled food just being left out. The fact that these hot dogs don't even look bad kind of scares me. Spooky dark room. Well, this is a kind of nice room. So the house next door to here is actually the only house that I know of that people still live in. Ooh, a Wii U. It is sadly not here. Obviously never take anything from an abandoned spot, but still finding a Wii U would be cool. And it's something that I imagine in a few years a lot of people will be able to find just because it's a Wii U. So, let's check out this room. Oh, I kind of like this. This little ramp, sitting area. I'm guessing it's to get into the crawl space above, but still, it's really cool. Oh, look, Baby Yoda. It is so weird, almost disassociating in a way, to see something like Baby Yoda, or Grogu, whatever you want to call him, who is still a very relevant character in the media, and is a very new character in the media, and see them lying around in an abandoned place. So back here, oh wow, I think we have the same tiles in our bathroom. That's kind of weird. This place did have a basement. Definitely not going down there. So here we have this room. You can see there's a lot of mattresses piled up. The floor here does not seem super safe, so we're going to be very careful. Seems like a closet back there, and then we have a bathroom. Also this weird, like, gap that they must just not have been thinking about when they built the house. What is this? Is this like a radiator or something? Gotta say, that's different. All the TVs I've seen in all these houses are very older TVs, and obviously you'd probably take your newer TV with you, but it's just weird. I don't know what this would have been. Seems like it'd be like a smokestack for a fireplace or something, but it's shut off. Little serving window into the kitchen. Out back here we got like a Florida room. Oh my goodness. Wow. So here we have the porch. But look at that, we have an upstairs area too. You can see this is already being ripped apart over here. I mean, I hope this upstairs is still good. It looks like it. It feels like it. Wow, it's a loft. PS3, that's cool. More mattresses. Seems like whoever was here may have been homeschooled because of all these learning things. Look at this space. Wow. Then up here we have even more space. This house is so cool. Wow. I gotta say, this house is blowing the expectations out of the water. Yeah, look at this. We have an RCA tablet with a lollipop. Very old. Ooh. It smells like piss in here now, can't lie. Lots of old clothes and stuff. Nothing really left in the backyard. Seems like there was some outside structure, but it was torn down. Looks like there is a swinging door into another room. Really? Oh, it's just a pull door. Oh, into another bathroom. Wow, ooh, that scared me. I really love this house. I'm gonna be honest, I love these doors. Would not have them in my bathroom. That's extremely weird to me. So, yeah. I really like this house. I especially love this upstairs area. I'm sad that I didn't get to see the apartments, but this really made up for it. I can't lie. And then as you can see, if you watch my other videos, I was talking about how it's weird that the company bought it because they wouldn't be able to expand much. Because as you can see, that fence right there is the property line for the cemetery. I believe it's called like the Holy Cross Catholic Cemetery, something like that. So they can't really expand. So it's really weird that they would buy this and that they're just going to, and well, that they already did kick all these people out. They could have just let them live here. So yeah. This house has been really fun. I don't know, this is like a children's playhouse to me, just all the little fun things up there, all the toys everywhere. I mean, it's a really fun house. Austin, and I am once again on the road that FedEx bought. And today we will be exploring the last house on this road, the abandoned brick house. So first we're gonna go up to the garage. As you can see, and as you may have seen in my last video over there, lots of old TVs. Yeah. This looks like a truck gate. Business desk. And then get to go in the house. I expect this house will be in great condition just because it's made of brick. Which maybe is a bit presumptuous, but wow, look at that. This probably was the living room. Have the fireplace going. They were obviously Green Bay Packers fans. You know, you got your doorway here out into the backyard. Looks like they have a little side thing we might be able to check out. Small room here. Maybe a bathroom. That looks like it could have been a medicine cabinet, although there are wires sticking out of it, which is a bit odd, I would assume. Ooh, believe it or not, this floor is not good. So, take a nice look over here, through here, and we're gonna go out the back, because perhaps the back will have a side entrance that we can go into without crashing through the floor. And seems like they used to save up cans, probably for scrap metal. I think it's like 10 cents a can, maybe. So, I mean, this is probably a lot of money, or, you know, a decent amount of money. Let's see. Cool stuff in here. I really liked football. You can see the NFL coaster. That must have been a door at some point, or no, it was a window. You can see they bricked it off. There used to be a car dealership over there, so maybe they didn't like looking at the car dealership. Got some cassette tapes. So, let's go in the front door now. See if we can get a good look at the front area. And wow, they have another nice fireplace. Dang. Wow. They got the Packer Report magazine. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna show that. That is a dead cat. So we're not gonna go that way because I don't want to go near it. Oh, poor kitty. So here is the kitchen, and there are some rooms off on the side, but I'm not gonna show them because I don't want to go by that dead cat. I don't want to disturb it. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked all the videos in this series. If you did, please give it a comment, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. That really helps in the eyes of YouTube.